Hey guys, it's 21 Maxwell here and welcome to TNA Cross the Line, TW save from 2006. Yeah, we're on a go home show now for Final Resolution. It's been an interesting start to the kind of series. As it is slowly but surely getting storylines up to scratch, getting introduced to characters and the direction we are going to go. It isn't going to happen overnight. It is going to take probably, I'd imagine, 2-3 months before we're into a proper flow, knowing who's aligned with who and properly getting everyone into storylines. Of course, we can't book everyone on a show because of the time limitations. I want to stick with them to start with. I know in my WWE save I basically branched out to 6-hour pay-per-views, but here you obviously have to be mindful of your financial scenario, so it's probably best to stick with the rules to start with, and eventually we'll turn match times off and the like off show times and that as we progress. But yeah, let's kick in with it. As I say, quite a bit to get through. 13 segments. This is the go home show for Final Resolution. This is TNA Impact Cross the Line. So sold out again in the Prime Osborne Convention Centre. That's the continual plan to book here until I feel we're ready to grow out of it. So we start the show with the man defending the NWA TNA Heavyweight Championship, the King of the Mountain, Jeff Jarrett. If I'm right in saying I don't think it was a world title at this point. So we'll just keep it as NWA TNA. Someone will probably correct me. It's 12 years ago. It's hard to remember. But Jeff Jarrett says, this Sunday, I will defend my championship against that animal Rhino. Now, I don't care what you people think. This may be a new regime, but it's still the same TNA. It's Jeff Jarrett's TNA, and it's still Jeff Jarrett on top. Nothing will ever change that. So sit down, shut up, and deal with it. 2006 is the year of Jeff Jarrett. How great am I? Just thought I'd add in that little line from his Hall of Fame vignettes, which have been ringing around at this moment in time. So a decent promo to start the show, a C63, as I say, a long way to go in terms of our ratings. Got the show off to a strong start, got the crowd hotter, and continues the storyline between him and Rhino. Our opening match was decent, and I saw Samoa Joe defeat Frankie Kazarian in 9:46 by pinfall, so a good little showcase for Kazarian. A D+51 is the outcome. It got the crowd hotter. Joe with 54 performance to Kazarian's 35. If I'm right in saying this would have just been before Serotonin, I believe the stable was called, with Raven. We won't be doing that with Kaz at this moment in time, if ever. But yeah, decent opener. Does its job. Joe picks up the win, and he goes to continue the beatdown on Kazarian. But out from the back comes Sabu with a chair in hand. Joe sees this and decides, not for me, and he just gets the hell out of the way. These two will clash this Sunday for the TNA X Division Championship. So pretty standard booking. Joe's going to beat down. He's submitting himself over as a heel, and Sabu makes the save, or at least scares off Samoa Joe. So this gets a C-53, so it's okay. It's nothing spectacular, but it does advance the segment and continues the storyline while gaining heat. Next up, another extremely short match. Raven defeats Shark Boy in 3:19 by pinfall, a D43, a 33 for Shark Boy, a 44 for Raven. So I think he's maybe not over as much as we'd want. Holding back because the storytelling match didn't help, and Raven getting declining physical ability means any mega push for Raven may not last very long, but we'll see what we can persist with. But overall, does its job with D43. The lights go out after Raven picks up the win, but there's a spotlight up in the rafters, and you know what happens when you're up in the rafters? It's Sting. Sting just cuts a promo just saying, Raven, you've come out here and you've spoken, that the world owes you something, like life is unfair. Well, you're right, life is unfair, but it does owe you nothing. You want to reforge your reputation at my expense. I accept your challenge for this Sunday at Final Resolution, but I'm going to show the world that Stinger still got it on the road to another heavyweight championship. So we'll put these two against each other, Sting and Raven. A B-71 here. Icon versus Leader has advanced and gained heat. Up in air, who's going to win this one? I'm not going to lie. Could force Sting back into the world title contention, or do you give Raven one more win and a big, massive win to start the save? Next up, extremely short match. This is beginning to seem like 90s, at least early 90s WWE, where WWF, where it was just Hunters enhancement matches. But the Outlaws, BG James and Kip James, we just called them the Outlaws, have defeated Amazing Red and Jay Lethal in 524 when BG James defeated Amazing Red by pinfall, a D plus 48. Overall, Amazing Red was probably the better of the performers out of most. Decent overness, of course, for BG and Kip, and it advances their storyline and lost a little bit of heat. But again, bringing up a lot of momentum gains even, for everyone that's going to be a part of Final Resolution. Next up, it's another weekly hype video for one of the most technically gifted wrestlers in the world. This Sunday, debuting against Bobby Roode is, of course, Bryan Danielson, and he will debut alongside his unknown agent. You are not going to want to miss this at Final Resolution. So, excuse me, E plus 31. Of course, Bryan's not very over at this moment in time, so we are going to have to really use his agent to get him over. Next up, decent matchup saw Christopher Daniels shot Conan with a win in 8:42 with a quick cradle. This was a C minus 58. Daniels with a far better performance as I move my mic over Conan, and the formation of LAX storyline has gained heat. Conan was off his game, but serves purpose perfectly here. As after the match, we're in the back, and Daniels is just walking by AJ Styles. AJ just says, "Good win tonight. You've shocked a lot of people, but now you've got an arrow on the back of your chest, or at least a target sword. I think that's the phrase we use, on the back of his head with LAX. Now, me and you, we've been through a lot together, and I ain't on the best of terms with LAX either, so I want you to know if they mess with you, I've got your back." So C plus 66, AJ has Christopher Daniels back, and this storyline advances and gains a bit of heat, so that's good signs again. Next up, co-main event, and James Storm was off his game in a matchup that saw Ron Killings defeat James Storm in 9:14 by disqualification. James Storm did some good work at ringside. Gail Kim did some good work at ringside. Ron Killings and James Storm had good chemistry. Both of these are maybe not as over as we'd want, but it will serve its purpose. And yeah, a win for the truth. And of course, after this, with Killings picking up the win, after the interference from both Gail Kim and Chris Harris, AMW began a beatdown on the former NWA TNA champion. I've completely butchered the text there. Don't do that half asleep. But they beat down the Truth down and they hoist the tag team championships above them. Harris says, "The Truth, where's your partner? You make us laugh, you don't even have one. Let's hope you make it to this Sunday, because we want an easy night off." And then James Storm just turns around and says, "Sorry about your damn luck." So D minus 40, overall, decent. Again, we're building these up, as I say, it's going to take a bit of time to get the mid-carders up to the level we want, but as I say, AMW, were they that over in 2006? Not really, so it's up to us to get them there, without the use of knock-knock jokes. We've then got our general manager, Eric Bischoff, and he's basically going to run down this Sunday's card at Final Resolution. Of course, it is the NWA TNA World title. I think it's a world title. Can somebody let me know? Just so I can confirm for sure. But Jeff Jarrett will defend against Rhino. We've got Sting taking on Raven. Just added, we've also got Jeff Hardy taking on Abyss. We also have Ron the Truth Killings and his mystery tag team partner taking on America's Most Wanted for the TNA Tag Team Championships. We've got Sabu taking on the X Division champion Samoa Joe. And we've got Bobby Roode against Bryan Danielson and his debut. We've got Team 3D, of course, Brother Ray and Brother Devon taking on VKM or the Outlaws, whatever you want to call them, and Kip James and BG James. And just added by Eric Bischoff, the team of AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels will take on the Latin American Exchange. So C minus 53, that is your TNA Final Resolution card. And if I just hit the right button there, sorry, it leads to our main event. A decent matchup which saw the team of Rhino and Team 3D defeat Jeff Jarrett, Bobby Roode and Hernandez in 14-11 when Rhino defeated Hernandez by pinfall. So Rhino looks strong, Jeff Jarrett just wants nothing to do with him. The C minus 57 is okay. Again, it questions who am I going to make as main eventers in TNA, because overness ain't quite working here. You need that in-ring skill, and a lot of these guys don't really have that just yet. But Bobby Roode off his game, which saw the weakest performance here. Hernandez off his game as well. Miss Brooks doing some good work at ringside, but it really was Jeff Jarrett and Team 3D that really stole the show here. So Bobby Roode improves technical skills and a few inconsistencies, and overall it's C61. So we've pretty much benefited from that Sting promo. So yeah, let's just push Sting to the rafters, as they would say, but increase their popularity in 11 regions. That's what we want, just to continue to take the company upwards, because that gets us more money, and then that allows us to get more over, more exposure, then bring in some new guys as well, which we'll do slowly but surely. I've obviously learned from previous TNA saves not to just sign everybody, which is why I've limited it to Danielson and his agent so far. So nothing really that concerns us. The show feedback was awesome, that's good to see. 0.13 on TV, so we did gain by 0.04 in terms of that. And if we just look at size quickly, 45 in the southeast, and the mid-south's our one. So those are the kind of regions that will slowly but surely, as I say, gain. And of course, we don't really get a good chance to look. So it looks like there. Looks like it's declined, although that is popularity. That's different because popularity is different from importance. There you go there. So importance-wise, we could argue. This is tracking raw popularity. That's up by 50, 43, 43. Sorry, I'm getting myself confused. Yeah, so we're gaining slowly but surely. Yeah, that was the main thing. I was just confusing myself there. But yeah, popularity is going up. We just need to get the importance of the company up, but slowly but surely that comes over time alongside pop. So you know the card, financial looking good as well. That's good that we're over 100k profit. So yeah, let me know what you think of the card. Let me know your predictions as well. And yeah, I hope you guys do join us for Final Resolution in our next episode. As always, any comments on the series, please let me know what your thoughts are. How did you enjoy TNA in 06? If you have started a save at the same time as here, let us know how you went on, who you booked, and who you ended up signing. How do you feel the landscape of TNA would be without Kurt Angle, obviously signing in the summer of 06? And yeah, as always, comments, likes, subscriptions, share, all that jazz is deeply appreciated. And hopefully you'll join us next time for TNA's Final Resolution pay-per-view. Cheers and goodbye.